My name is Monica Higgins. I'm a graphic designer, an illustrator and a web designer, and I run a studio called Green Peas for Breakfast. I was born in New Zealand, in Wellington, in a little town called Lower Hutt, but my family moved over here when I was 9. I had a very fun time at high school. I had a lot of friends and was a bit of a dreamy teenager, always, falling in love with all the boys. It was probably in the early 2000s. I was a journalist, mostly working as an arts writer, so I would interview lots of actors and directors, film directors, theatre directors, and I'd find myself, although it was really satisfying work, writing about films, I found myself when I was interviewing them kind of getting a bit jealous because they were talking passionately about what they did, whereas I was just writing about their passions. And I sort of had this moment where I thought, that's what I want to be doing. I want to be really passionate about creating, and writing about other people's work didn't really feel like creating to me. And there was this untapped passion that I had beyond writing, which was illustrating and designing. I had a boyfriend at the time who was a really talented artist and graphic designer, and he really inspired me. So I just started to create things and make little projects for myself, and I started a blog which incorporated both my writing and illustrating, and also explored how to make websites back in the day. So yeah, that was the moment, and then I kind of just made opportunities for myself beyond that. In terms of getting my first office, I did work at home for quite a while, probably about I guess a year and a half. The line between home life and work life started to get a bit blurry. And I found that I was just working all the time, working on the weekends, rolling out of bed at 5 a.m, just rolling onto my computer. And so it was a very, very unhealthy kind of work-life balance. I heard that there was a studio down the road from my house that had a room for rent, and I decided to give it a go. And it just completely shifted my outlook towards my work. I felt much more professional. Even though I was only walking 2 minutes to an office, I felt much more professional in that space, and I've always had an office ever since that time. For any young women who have been through a professional qualification at university or at TAFE or a design school, I would recommend to just not stop learning beyond your professional qualification. I think that you really learn on the job in design. You're not really going to be at your peak of learning until you've got a few jobs. You're understanding what a real life client is like. Some of them are very difficult, some of them are amazing. So, just keep learning. And I think that the advice that I can share on sort of hustling and starting your own business is for women specifically who are looking at starting their own business versus going and working for someone else. The advice I would give is mainly just to make your own opportunities. You don't have to go and work for someone else. Maybe you're finding it hard to get a job because you haven't got a professional qualification in design, or maybe there's just so many designers and you just keep on, going to interviews and not getting the job. Just make your own opportunities. Start self-initiated projects. Talk to your friends, see if there's anyone who needs any design work done. Build up your portfolio. Fake it till you make it. That's what I did. I just, said I'm a graphic designer, even though I had no qualifications. At the beginning, no clients. I just said that I was. I believed that I could do it and follow through on my fake title, and I did. And I've been running my business for 6 years now. I've never once had to source my own client. People come via referral. So I've really just tried to let my work speak for itself, and I think that is a really great way to build your business.